The sentences sometimes are so jarring, even to me, because I've taken sometimes some of these poems, and that last one I just read, which you don't even know which one it is, but this one will likely be similar. I don't know. We'll see. Is there were sentences such that were occurring at the present time of writing, and then right next to it there was a sentence as if occurring at the other at at a previous time from whatever I was reading, and then I was literally throwing in sentences that I was just thinking about someone else completely different. So it could have a narrative. I always love this. It could have some narrative in it, and really could be quite. I was thinking about like people that I'm writing about sometimes, but I actually am literally writing about people sometimes. But lately, you may have noticed I've been writing. I mean, I don't know what order you're doing this in, or if you have reading. This is the last one and the first one you'll ever do, but you'll listen to. But I listed a lot of, especially like male names of people that I'm going out with, I'm dating, blah blah blah, whatever I'm doing, just randomly. Those are made up. Those are many of those. They're just like just I just I'm literally making things up, but I'm using some real events and some things that I'm thinking about at the time to make it up, or some stuff that I've written down from the past. So part of the trickery of it all, I guess, is just, I mean, it is trickery. I'm playing games. I'm creating my own new narrative, and the guise into which I do it makes it seem as if I'm narrating myself, since it is so diaristic, maybe, and also, well, whatever the case, it creates some weird juxtapositions of things like, did he really do that? And sometimes yeah, sometimes no, sometimes you're not getting it because I don't want you to get, or I just put in something, just really throw things off, or I'm just juxtaposing three sentences together that come from three different kind of areas and times that are gonna sound quite. Sometimes in this case, it sounded quite revolutionary, or at least something not quite characteristic, which didn't really, which because it wasn't, didn't happen. It wasn't the way that you'd imagine as if you were reading it, but these three things did happen. They just were just not related. I don't know. I'm just being. You can talk about, I can talk about this forever, but it's just really the same thing over and over again. Sometimes when it's talking about the anachronistic aspect of these things. This was Thursday, July 13th, 2010, that I posted anachronism number 1219, and it's called Happy New Year from Harbin Hot Springs. I'm not awful, I represent. Harbin Hot Springs, by the way, is was, I don't even know if it's still around. Certainly burned pretty much completely for a while, but I mean, a few years ago, but I don't know if it's been rebuilt or what exactly where it is in the, whether it's still extant. Let's just put it that way. North of Calistoga here in California, it was a naked spa, a nudist spa, sort of, and they had wonderful massage therapists. That's the big thing I remember, and some turkeys, and all these deer, whatever, that would just come up to you, or if you were looking out the window, they'd be right there. Happy New Year from Harbin Hot Springs. I'm not awful, I represent. Weather forecast in San Francisco on Thanksgiving Day: sunny, high 68 Fahrenheit, low 49 F. Are you addicted to frequent flyer miles? What a chill we're in. Your ice blue eyes thaw me out. What a chill to be unliving. The premise: an erection of pacts, a hard gourd, candy for the rest of us. Sending it all via fax causes a paper jam. Grammarian quits. Are you involved? Get naked and sew for about 30 minutes. Doing yoga? It's rainy, yet pleasant, peaceful. You're gushing like a sloped pool. Me, I'm down with clocking a time warp in a sitz bath full of potted plants. Come quickly. That's the real deceit. In such a marvelous hometown.